All right, people.
It's already a massive one.
All
Davido just posted and he said
everybody.
Nigeria is happy. Truly, Nigeria is happy. The dignitaries in this wedding are just so amazing. Now, the first attire, which is like the welcome party, is over. The main event is about to start, and Davido is looking stunning, beautifully dressed. The guy is killing it. He's killing it. The dressing is beautiful, so much, representing the Igbo culture. You could see that royalty vibes out of this particular design Davido is wearing. Anyway, here's another highlight from the already blown wedding of the century in Nigeria. Here's a video. Please enjoy. Drop a comment below.
All right, guys. You're welcome. Welcome.
Go.
Sharing tonight.
Yeah, go.
Please. I know it's happening.
How can you pull back on expenses and grow your business at the same time? With NetSuite, the number.
Let go. Go. Yeah, go. Let go. Arrest. Cambia.
All right, my people. I can see you guys in the comment already. Let me first and foremost recognize all my people who always showed up and support the channel. I see you, Chisom. My lovely sister, how you doing? Antonia, how are you? Joyce, Juliet, wow, everybody they here today. Yeah, we need to discuss this, man. Yeah, Antonia, big congratulations to you, Mr. and Mrs. Chivido. Oh, wow. Thank you, Chisom, for being here. Yesterday, I was actually doing a premiere when you hop in. And then I realized that it's like my internet was messing up, so I have to shut it down. I say, you know what? Let me wait for today so that we can have a robust discussion. I'm still setting up. Let me allow you guys to enjoy this short clip from Davido and Chioma's wedding.
Can you just tell them, give them lifetime insurance? Lifetime insurance. I promise you, the daughter will be protected, respected, and connected. Mommy, daddy, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doesn't know how personally, but you know, and I'm happy for you. You know, and I'm happy for this day. This is the happiest day. Hallelujah. Do you need to hear more? Do you want to hear more? Nothing. Stand up, please. Daddy, accept your daughter. Please, your phone. Please sit between daddy and mommy for pictures. Friends, hello, friends. Hello, friends. Only one man should be with him. Can we please? Sir. You don't command me, but I don't.
Okay. You know, this has been dumped wedding of the century already. Yeah, and I have to be candid with you. This wedding actually live up to expectation. If you are on Instagram, everything the major bloggers are posting are nothing but Davido's wedding to Chioma. and I wish him a happy, beautiful marital life. I pray that his marriage will have less basbos than people envisage is gonna be. And while we're talking about Davido, I also want to give shout out to my baby girl Chioma. Oh, more when they say Peking fine. Hey, I don't even know that Chioma is this beautiful until this wedding. Oh, more this guy fine. Okay, I have nothing with against any other baby mamas or girlfriends, side chicks, side whatever Davido has, but let's give credit where it's due. Chioma is a beautiful bride. This girl fine. I beg. And I've seen many bittered ladies online, those who think they know it all, saying, Chioma is married to throw problem. Why would you marry a man like that? Why would you date a man like that? And I look at them like, Auntie, share ya with it, share okay. Yeah. I look at her like, Auntie, are you normal? Who seek your opinion? Who asks you who asks you for your opinion? Whether Chioma marry Wahala, Chioma marry Basic, Chioma marry Randy Man or whatever is nobody's business. Let's just be honest. It is nobody's business that Chioma decided to marry a guy who everybody say, oh, this guy na cheater. He can't keep his bola. He's hopping from one woman to another. That is none of your business. It is their life and they choose, they want to spend it together. You feel me? And I'm going to ask right now, can anybody tell me what girl will have access to what Davido brings to the table? And she's going to say, I'm not doing. Hey, honey babe, my sweet, sweet sister. I'm glad you were able to join us today, mama. You know? So I just want to give Chioma her flowers. Okay? I just want to give her her flowers. I know we all have opinions. We are all like, oh, some lady even say, if not me, I will never do it. A man that has baby all over the place, a man that is, my dear, show me the man that's gonna provide the kind of life Davido will give to Chioma. Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't saying that a girl should fall for a guy who is gallivanting all over the place, hopping from skirt to skirt. That's not what I'm saying. But if this is your man, if this is a man you felt connected to, because some people really don't understand how love works. If they say, may you go bring juju, love, now be the juju where anybody know if you explain. Have you seen a tall, handsome man, rich, accomplished man, six-pack, a man with steez, and he will be married to a woman we consider a big woman, and you'll be like, what is he doing? What does he say in this woman that he's going with this woman? They don't match, they don't fit. Let me tell you what's going on between them. That is a woman who connected with him at a different level. And it doesn't matter if you like, go and bring Miss America, the most beautiful woman in this world, offer it to that man. That man will tell you, leave me with my big wife. Because sometimes we just don't understand how love works. It's different with everybody. All I see between Davido and Chioma is two people who somehow are connected on a different level. We don't live in the same house with Davido and Chioma. We don't know what goes on between those two except what you and I see on social media. And when we talk about all these men who are flirting, hopping from one woman to another, Look, it's because Davido is a famous superstar. That is why his situation is kind of like all over the place. And everybody now has an opinion. Oh, see him. He do this, he do that. Do you know that men who are not even as affluent as Davido, they do worst? Some of these broke guys you see around, they they hop from skirt to skirt than even billionaires. Let me just put that out there first. I am not making a case for Davido. I'm not a fan of how he's having kids all over the place, how he has put your man through whatever people say he put her through. I'm not in support of that. What I'm in support is if a man and a woman decide that, okay, I've seen your flaws, I've seen how terrible you can be when girls are around you, but I still loves you, and I think you are the right man for me. Don't judge Chioma. She made her decision. She made her choice. She chose this life, that this is how I want to live. Let it be. Yes, I get it. My sister, Honey Babe. Honey Babe say character is important, Brother Ben, not money. Honey Babe, let me tell you, as a Nigerian man, and I can tell all the Nigerian people on this show right now can also testify. Money matters. So sometimes character is not really what counts the most when it comes to our Nigeria circle. Money counts. If you don't have money, you are a nobody in Nigeria. If you don't have money, you go suffer for Nigeria. So we are in a different place. In Western world, everybody makes their money. In fact, women make more money than men these days. There are so many highly accomplished ladies in the Western world. This is not the same in Nigeria. No. If not for Davido, I never know anything about Chioma. I don't know her family. I don't even know if they have so many affluent people in her family or not. But I know Chioma through Davido. And if Davido say Chioma is the woman for me, let's just celebrate them. That's just how I wanted to open this discussion. Right now, I think congratulations is in order. Let's just congratulate these young couples and pray for them. For me, I believe nothing prayer cannot do. Okay, nothing prayer cannot do. Some people already envisage that, oh, Chioma go suffer. Hey, Chioma, she don't tolerate rubbish. Chioma, she don't do this. Look, my sister, when it comes to marriage, everybody is tolerating one BS or the other. Yes, you got to be in a relationship or marriage to understand what I'm saying right now. Everybody at one point or the other tolerates some level of BS. They just keep it hidden. That's why sometimes when I look at all these social media influencers, especially those one who are into relationship counselorship, coaching and all that, especially the females, I appreciate the honest one among them, the one that really comes out and say the way it is, that advise everybody equally. That's one thing I like about Auntie B, Nezevine, and many other outspoken women like that. They will give you fair advice. They will tell you the way it is. But there are some of these women on social media that they are married, though. They will come out and tell you, don't take this from a man. Don't tolerate this. If a man do this, walk away. If you do that, leave him. Do that. Auntie, some of those women that are telling you, leave your marriage, leave this man, leave that, their husband is doing worst. Their husband is treating them even more terribly than you can tell. Yes. But they're just going to come online and tell you, don't take this, don't take that. Blah, 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 blah. In marriage, everybody they manage. Husband, they manage wife. Wife, they manage husband. Everybody takes time, just they blend. We are just trying to survive. We are just trying to see how far we can go. Okay? I see my sister's comment here. Let me start reading it, and I'm going to share my link very early so we can quickly round this up. I know I saw Auntie B. Is like Auntie B gonna have a show by 1 o'clock. I don't want to split my Obodo sisters, but I just feel like let's just appreciate Chioma and Davido for today. For me, the credit I'm giving to Davido is that he promised Chioma he's going to marry her, and today he fulfilled his promise. All right, before we dive deep into this conversation, please help me hit the like button. I'm checking out, I only have 5 likes so far. Please help me to hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. Thank you. Big Bay, my sweet sister. Hey, I want to. I think Big Bay is New Jersey, right? Or Maryland. All these rich sisters where I get. Big Bay say congratulations to the both of them. My prayer is that their home will be filled with peace, and most importantly, Davido will create a peaceful home for Chioma to flourish, money or not. Thank you, my sister. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Let's just wish them peace. Let's wish them joy. Let's wish them every positive things that can come into their life right now. All right. Honey Babe say character is important, bro, Ben, not money. Honey Babe, I'm a Nigerian man, oh, and most Nigerian women too. I'm not talking about those of us who live in Western world now that we are all making our money, but in Nigeria, money is the main thing. Oh. Honey Babe say nobody wants drama, no matter how fine, rich a guy is. Understandable, for a lot of professional ladies, a lot of highly accomplished sisters out there, money don't really move them. All right. I've come across a lot of fulfilled sisters now. It doesn't matter whether they are single, whether they are getting older or something, you can't really convince them with money. You're going to have to come to the table with something more concrete, something they can work with. So your money is just a plus. So I get it. But in the context of the environment where Davido lives and Chioma lives in Nigeria, money is number one. All the people that are from Nigeria, and especially the single ones that I've seen a couple of them on TikTok, on Instagram, who are saying, Chioma is tolerating rubbish. Chioma is doing this. My sister, if Davido send those people DM, they will hop in a plane wherever they are. They will be in his hotel the next minute. It is what it is. Forget all these make them see me where they do online. All right. On the website, and that is why Nigerian marriages are crashing big time. Fine. You see, in Nigeria, it's a different ball game. There are some women now who would rather prefer that they are called ex-wife than single lady. Some will open their eyes and walk into fire just to have that title. You know how TB say it all the time that some people can literally do anything just to become a missus. They really don't care. All right. We are just trying to raise the next generation so they can do better. All right. People say it is not just about money, Uncle Beno. Even in Nigeria, many weddings have broken the internet, but they do not last due to character flaws. Absolutely. I absolutely agree. My take is just that Chioma, my little baby sister. There is this slang I came across on social media on this Chioma and Sophia. People actually call them name. I posted one of them on my Facebook. They said Chioma is Mrs. Tolerance, while Sophia is Mrs. Endurance. People bad. Let me share my link so we can just talk. All right, basically, if you are hopping in the studio just for us to celebrate Davido and Chioma, what I'm actually looking for on this show is what advice do you have for Sophia Momodu? That's what we want to discuss right now. We have seen the response of Sophia Momodu to the lawsuit filed against her by Davido, and the main thing that caught me, there are about 3 things that caught my attention from her response, and those 3 things are key. In fact, me and one of my major blogger in Nigeria, actually have an issue. Hey, honey babe, welcome my sister.
Hello,
So
how are you?
I'm good, my sister. How is the UK?
Oh my God, it's like a heat wave. I literally just got into work and I just saw your WhatsApp and I thought, you know what? I keep missing your live. Literally just got in, took off my laptop, off my backpack, and I said, let me come onto this live. We got a
Oh
heat
my
wave at the moment. It's really, really hot.
Oh, so sorry, my sister. I'm so sorry to hear
Complain, you know.
that. All right. So, honey babe, I believe you'll be
Yes.
following this story, right?
Little, because I've been quite busy, but little, yeah.
Okay, but you are aware that Davido actually sued Sophia Momodu, his baby
Yeah.
mama, for
Yeah.
custody and unrestricted access to his daughter.
Yes,
And
yeah. Now,
okay,
I have been in that situation. My ex-husband tried that rubbish and nonsense because of the fact that I ended the marriage. So I am very familiar with that type of situation where the father of the child will now want to sue the mother. So yeah, I've been in a similar situation.
all right. Okay.
Hmm.
And have you also seen the response from Sophia Momodu?
No, I haven't seen it. If you could update me, that would be fantastic.
Okay, basically, Sophia Momodu was kind of responding to each of the allegations Davido brought on her.
Okay.
First allegation was that Davido said he provided financial support for
Okay.
his daughter and
Yes.
Sophia. And Sophia also attests to that, okay, yes, Davido provided financial support. The next one, Davido said he wants unrestricted access to his daughter. I think unrestricted and unfiltered or something. I wish
Did he
Madam,
elaborate exactly what he means by that in terms of unrestricted?
we didn't get any breakdown, but people are
Okay.
kind of trying to define it according to their own view on the matter. And we had a show about 3 days ago. Sister Chinye actually was here, and Sister Chinye gave us the definition that unrestricted access means that the
Mm-hmm.
father should be able to reach the girl whenever he wanted. For instance, it could be something as simple as a phone call, because if the dad is going to talk to the girl, definitely the mom will be the one who is moderating her phone and things like that. So
Fantastic. Yeah.
that's
Mm-hmm.
what we had. And then on the opposing side, because Sophia
Mm-hmm.
also have her own she has her
Mm-hmm.
own fans, her supporters. So
Sure.
the argument from Sophia's supporter is that, oh, Davido wants unrestricted access so that he can just pack into the house whenever he wanted. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and
I'm laughing because I just find it really funny because the way that the law works in the UK, if you're no longer together, you now apply to the court and you would either have a 50-50 in terms of custody, where you would have a conversation with the judge to decide the amount of access. And the assumption, if the child is quite young, is that
Mhm.
the child will be better off with the mother, and the father would now make a case in terms of how much access he has. I find it really interesting that in Nigeria, because of money, you now decide as the father that you want unrestricted access. And whether a court would give him that would be very interesting to see. Because,
sorry,
sorry,
my
I'll let you
sister.
continue. Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask real quick. In your own
Yeah.
definition, what do you think the unrestricted access implies?
I think to me, unrestricted access applies that you feel as the father, even though there is, I assume, custody laws in Nigeria, that you want unrestricted access. Whether you believe that you're above the law, I don't know, because I don't understand how you want unrestricted access. It should be a case where you will have dialogue with your child's mother and you would agree access, whether it's every other day, whether it's every other weekend or summer holidays or whatever. That's what
Okay.
you would do in a custody case. For you to now decide you want unrestricted access just gives me this air of entitlement that you're above the law, because I've never heard of unrestricted access legally. Now, Nigeria is a different case, but I've never heard of that in the UK. It's either custody is given to the mum, custody is given to the dad, or there's 50-50 custody. There's nothing in between.
Okay. Well, how about if the terminology is unhindered access? Would that be
What do
better?
you mean by unhindered? See, my definition of a custody agreement, because I've been through it, is that you would basically, you have solicitors for the mum and the dad. You would now have dialogue and you would agree a custody agreement. The
Okay.
father, in terms of the father having access, and because the assumption would be, if the child is young, that the mother, the child will be predominantly with the mother, especially if the child is very young. So I'm a bit confused of in terms of unrestricted, where you want to come. Like my ex-husband cannot just rock up at my house. We have everything in a custody agreement, and there's terms and conditions. And what would happen is that every other week he would come to the house and he would pick up his child. Summer holidays is coming up in 3 weeks' time. We divide the summer holidays. I have my child for 3 weeks. He has my child for 3 weeks. It's all
Okay.
there in agreement with a judge in terms of the dialogue that we had to get to that agreement. But what I'm hearing and the way that you phrased it makes me think that it's a case of he wants to rock up at our house, this very patriarchal attitude that because you have a child for a man, even though you're not together, you want to have unrestricted access. So you want to come to my house and knock on my door and say you want my child. That's not going to happen. There needs to be boundaries because you're no longer together, and you need to be able to co-parent. All I'm hearing from what you're saying is that he's using his money to oppress her by basically trying to get access to his child whenever he wants. It doesn't work like that in the Western world.
Okay, well, that is Western world. They live in Nigeria. Now, Bingpe said something here.
Yeah, I'm
Bingpe
reading
said,
it.
I
Mhm.
think what unrestricted access means is that he wants to be able to talk to his daughter whenever.
But the thing is that in a custody agreement, you would have that dialogue. My ex-husband has put it in the custody agreement. He wants to be seen. He wants to be speaking to his child over Skype on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Or he can, that's what he wanted. If he wanted more, then he would have asked for more, and we would have come to an agreement. So I'm really confused about what's going on, because I just feel that in terms of unrestricted access, why do you want unrestricted access? You have an agreement, a custody agreement, and you agree it. I've never heard of this in the UK. Like I said, Nigeria is like a different world because it seems that you can do whatever you want because of money. But what I don't understand is that if you have a custody agreement in the West, you would compromise on Skype, on holidays, on picking up the child from school. All these things will be talked about, and you will reach an agreement with a judge. Now, unrestricted access just seems to me that you want to come to the woman's house and just knock on her door, whether she's decided to be with someone else or married again. I think there has to be boundaries with ex-partners.
Okay.
I just think that, and then yes, you can spend time with your child, but it's written down and everybody respects their boundaries. It's about access and boundaries. It just seems to me you're saying unrestricted access. What, for him to come to the house and knock on her door? She could be busy. She could be in another relationship. She could be doing things. There have to be boundaries and respect. My ex-husband cannot come to my house and knock on my door without giving me prior knowledge that he's coming to the house, because everything is in an agreement, in a custody agreement. You see what I'm saying with it? I just think it doesn't make sense to me how unrestricted access, as in how.
All right.
I've never heard of that. I know I studied a bit of law in my degree. I've never heard of unrestricted access, that you as a father can just rock up at your ex-partner's house to just have access to your child because you have money. It can only happen in Nigeria, because I've never heard of that type of thing in the West, and definitely not in the UK.
You know what, honey babe? Right now, I think until the court proceedings started, we really don't have a complete definition of what that unrestricted access entails. So we are just speculating right now. Okay.
The only reason I'm being like this is because the assumption is that most of the laws in Nigeria were based on the English laws in the UK. So what I was trying to get at is that I have never heard of unrestricted access. It's a case where you would talk about, if Davido wants to see his child at certain times, everything is written down. You now reach a compromise. You can't demand for something and expect the woman to agree to everything. Everything is about compromise. But again, all I'm seeing, the vibe I'm getting from this is that he wants to use his money to get whatever he wants. And life is not like that. You can't have entitlement because you have money. But like I said, it can only happen in Nigeria.
All right. Now let's look at the issues at hand. In response to the unrestricted access,
Yeah.
Sophia's response through her lawyer is that she said, "I do not deny him access."
Exactly.
to
She probably doesn't. I know, you know what I mean? But he wants to oppress her by saying he wants unrestricted access.
Okay, but then Sophia went one step further, and that is where I have a little issue. She
Okay.
said, "I do not deny him access to his
Yes.
daughter, but I
Okay.
deny him access to my body." What do you make of that?
See, this is the thing. Yeah, maybe, like I said, there's only one honey, babe. Like I said, I'm very, very strict with my ex-husband. We don't talk about anything but about picking up time, picking up time, picking up time, you know, issues to do with the child. I'm very clear with my boundaries. So for her to say that, there obviously is something going on in the background. Because as far as I'm concerned, if you guys are over, why are you talking about my body? You can co-parent with the father or the mother of your child and not be intimate. Many ex-partners are married to someone else.
Thank you, honey babe. You see, that's why I always appreciate your opinion, as well as CC, Sister Natwa, and every other person, because you guys are very objective. Like I said, I had like a almost 1 hour argument with one of the blogger in Nigeria, and she's like Team Sophie, although she said she's not defending Sophia, but she just wants everybody to be objective about this. And then she and we were going back and forth, because my point at the time was that, all right, hold on, I see you, Didi, I see you, Comfort and Agree, welcome, sisters. Please, everybody hit the like button, hit the like button. So my concern is this, and I ask, why did she said, "I do not deny him access to his daughter, but I denied him access to my body"? Because
that's a level of immaturity. Whether she wants him, because like I said, some women can be very funny when they have children with someone and they see their partner, whether it's Davido, he now is married and no longer want to be with them. I think we have to be mature about these things. You have a child with someone, it doesn't work out, grow up, you know what I mean, and just co-parent. Like I said, I don't know why you would have that narrative. I allow him access to my child, I don't allow him access to my body. That's a level of immaturity, and it's not, for me, it doesn't help matters. All you need to be is on business mode regarding custody. You agree to disagree. If she's happy to give him a lot of access, then fine. But there has to be agreement. It can't be a case where you're bullying someone to give you access. There has to be kind of like an agreement. You have to have dialogue, and everything goes in court. It's signed, and everybody knows where they stand.
Right. So now, this situation is common with a lot of single ladies these days, especially the ones that have babies with their ex.
Yeah. I
know it's a kind of tough conversation to have.
Yeah, it is, because there's a lot of emotions, because you're no longer together, but you got a child together.
Yeah, and then why sleeping with a man who don't want you?
See, the thing with me, like I said, everything I say in your show and Auntie B's is what I'm not fake. Everything I say is what I've done. For me personally, I respect myself a lot. Ever since I made a decision to no longer be with my ex-husband, it's nearly 10 years next year. There's nothing between us. Even though he wasn't really enthusiastic about the divorce, I made it very clear. I'm very businesslike. Now, for me, if a man doesn't want you, or if a woman doesn't want you, respect yourself and move on. You will find someone else. But I think that you have to respect yourself. And me personally, I'm talking about myself as in honey babe. There's no way in this lifetime I will lower myself to not be begging a man. It's not possible.
Right.
If a man doesn't want to be with you, move on. It's unfortunate you've had a child with Davido or whoever it is, and he's your ex. But like I said, life goes on. One door closes, another door opens.
Exactly, right? Exactly. I wanted to show you something here real quick.
Mm.
This is part of her response to the lawsuit. I believe everybody can see my screen right now. Okay, even if you can see it, I'm gonna read it out so we can
Okay.
get in the item number 1 here. She said under relationship and financial support history.
Yeah, I'm looking.
She
Mm-hmm.
said David and Sophia Momodu were in relationship from 2014 to 2017 and 2020 to 2022. During this time, David provided financial support for her daughter, covering school fees, rent, and other living expenses, including the cars mentioned in the article. Now, we have all agreed that David provide financial support. Where I have issue with Sophia's response is, okay, you guys dated from 2014 to 2017, and that is when you have a baby together. Then you guys broke up. David was Chioma, and then I guess David and Chioma had issue in 2020. Then you guys came back together between 2020 to 2022. And
No
we all know
problem.
that 2022 is when in between then that's when Chioma and David lost their baby, and then David has to do the traditional marriage with Chioma.
Fantastic.
Now,
And so this is the time where they were doing all that, and she chose to still be in a relationship with this with Davido, correct?
exactly. So I don't
Fantastic.
get it.
It's about owning your choices. Like I said, in everything I say, in everything I've done in my life, I own up to my choices, whether it's good or bad. And as from what I'm seeing, it sounds like a woman scorned, personally, because at the end of the day, you've told, I mean, I don't need to know the specifics, but the little you've told me regarding the years, you made that choice to be with someone that obviously is with someone else. So like I said, bad choices. Deal with your bad choices and own up to it.
Thank you. Because I know it's hard to say this. A lot of Sophia fans, even in the last show, some of them came, they bashed me. They were like, "Oh, you are biased. You are not." I'm like, "Well, we can all see this."
Being biased, especially in Anti-B show, I'm not about gender fights. If you're a guy and you make bad choices, you make bad choices. If you're a woman, you make bad choices, you make bad choices. Like I think I repeat myself a lot. Own up to your bad choices and just keep it stum.
Right. Okay, now let's talk about the way forward. Welcome, Chioma. How you doing? Let's talk about the way forward. This wedding has happened.
Fantastic.
And we are getting into unfamiliar territory now. This is the type of conversation some ladies don't want to have, but as an uncle, I felt compelled that we have to talk about it so that those coming behind us won't make the same mistake.
Exactly.
Now, David has wife Chioma.
Exactly.
The wedding is ongoing as we are speaking right now on this show.
Yes.
It's a complete shutdown. It's the wedding of the century.
Fantastic. Yeah. I mean, sorry.
From what I've seen so far, they really plan this wedding and they make it live up to expectation. The clothes are amazing. The venue, the guest, everything is dope. Okay. Now, whether David want to hear this or not, whether Chioma want to hear it or not, whether Sophia want to hear it or not, the fact remains that Davido is the father of Imade.
Yeah, exactly. It is what it is.
And they can have this wedding, even they can go to space. They can beg an Omox to ship them to space to have a wedding. It doesn't matter. The fact remains that Imade is Davido's son, and Imade will always connect Davido to Sophia.
Listen, the thing is, I don't know, maybe it's a thing in the West. There's blended family. I don't know what it is. It's not a big deal that you have a child with someone, you move on and get married. As long as you are mature enough to co-parent that child, it doesn't matter. I think the issue is that are they both mature enough to co-parent this child?
Right. Okay. Now, what would be your advice to Sophia from now
She needs
henceforth.
she needs to relax, and move on. Whether she's upset that he married Chioma, I don't know. I think like I said, maybe like I said, I have no feelings about my ex-husband. It's been 10 years since them. I don't feel nothing because I've moved on. I'm with my partner now. So maybe I'm different to other women. But for me, yes, you have a child with someone, but it's just a case where he's the father. Co-parent with Davido and move on with your life. Meet someone else. Don't be using the child as ammunition to fight Davido or whoever it is just because you had a child and he decided to marry someone else. Let's be mature women.
Right. All right. What would be your advice to Davido? Because to be honest, Davido is somehow childish. I'm gonna.
You don't
I'm
want to
gonna
know what I'm going to say. Me personally, you know me, I'm very strict in terms of what is wrong and what is right. Me personally, I'm very, I think the way that behaves in this day and age with diseases out there is quite disgusting. I really think that a man of a certain age, and he's not young, needs to stop this type of behavior and grow up. Focus on he needs to focus on his marriage and focus on his children. So he shouldn't be shagging around. That's what we call it, in shagging around. He shouldn't be sleeping around. It's very immature and very distasteful, especially when there's diseases out there. He needs to focus on, I don't even know how many kids he's got, but he needs to focus on his children, focus on his marriage, and focus on his different children that he have, and stop sleeping with different women. It's long, it's boring.
For me, if I'm facing Davido right now, the first question I will ask him is, dude, when you were asking and pleading for this girl's hand in marriage, I just saw the video where that's the video I started with. He said he promised that Chioma will have protection, Chioma will be provided for, Chioma will have connection and all that. If I'm facing Davido right now, I'm going to ask him, do you know the most important thing you have to protect for a woman? When you say, I'm protecting my wife, do you know what's the most important thing to protect? That's what I will ask him. Now, depending on the answer he gives, if he say, oh, of course, I will protect him, I have security guards, everything, she will be fine, I will laugh. Because to be honest, and you guys can tell me if I'm wrong, for me, the most important thing to protect in a woman is her emotions.
I was going to say that because all the vibe you're telling me from what you said, all he's thinking about is protecting her materialistically and physically. He's not protecting her emotionally, her self-esteem, because all the things that he's doing, like I said, I'm not wood. There's certain things you can do to me or to women. It can affect them emotionally. They can be broken. We're all about mental health. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that he's not really aware of some of the things he does emotionally. It can really mess up a woman.
Yes. Guys, please keep it coming in the chat. I'm going to be reading your chat as we are edging closer to the end of the show. What would be your advice to Chioma, Davido, and Sophia? My sweet sister.
I think it's a case of everybody needs to grow up. Even like Davido, the certain things he has done, I think is very immature. Like I said, I'm of the opinion, if you are man enough to be having kids left, right, center, be man enough to handle your business. If you can't handle your business, you have no business, planting seeds in different women, no disrespect. And I think he needs to be mature, deal with his different baby mothers. I don't even know how many he has. You tell me, Brother Ben. Deal with his different baby mothers. How many?
4.
It's very, very distasteful. Very, very distasteful. But as I said, it is what it is. Yeah, he needs to deal with these different baby mothers, like I said, in the true sense of a blended family, and he needs to handle all the women and make sure he's there for every single child he has. Because like I said, when you make a decision to procreate with a man or a woman, you've made that choice. And once that child comes out, they didn't make the decision to come into being, you did. So I think as a parent, I am a parent myself, I have to take responsibilities for every single child that I give birth to. He has to take responsibility for every single child that he obviously sired. Very old-fashioned word I'm using. You understand what I'm saying? And in
Right,
terms of Sophie, she needs to stop the drama, co-parent with maturity with Davido. And I always say this, we have to be selfish as parents. Now, I'm going to give my example. Sometimes when I see my ex, I won't punch his face. But because of the child that I have to be mature. I'm being real. I have to be mature. And I have to make sure that I'm being real. Because the thing is, sometimes people think that, oh, honey baby's just chatting rubbish. I'm not Jesus. Like I said, I have my days where my ex will irritate me. But because of the child we have together, you have to be selfish. You have to be selfless. Sorry, I correct myself. It's all about the kids. So even if Sophie's upset or whatever emotion, she has to think about the child she has with this man, and she has to be selfless. It's all about the kids for me. Someone else can think that I'm chatting rubbish, but I'm all about the children. Children come first. Even if it's paining her, smiling next to Davido whenever there's a party and her child is invited, grit your teeth and suck it up as a parent. That's what you do as a parent. It's all you sacrifice for your children.
All right, guys, we have my buddy, my bro, my teacher in the house.
Is that
Shout
Man
out to
of
Man of Prestige.
Hello, Man of Prestige.
See, guys, Man of Prestige is having a show later today. He just want to analyze what Davido and Chioma should do now that they are married. Please join the show and learn, because many of us are in this situation now. So please join that show on Man of Prestige channel. It's educative and you're gonna like it. Thank you, Baba. How you day now?
The funny thing I wanted to say, my partner has kids. So we're in the true sense of the word a blended family, because I have kids and he's got kids. Now, all of us have no choice but to get on. The father of his children, my children, you understand? Because, like I said, there's children involved. We may not even necessarily like each other, but because of maturity and the fact we've got kids and we're a blended family, we all have to get along. So all I'm trying to say, I'm not just talking the talk. I'm saying that I'm doing it. It's not easy. There can be tension sometimes, but you just have to do it because you want peace and you want all the kids to get along.
Of course. Thank you. Bimpe say I will advise Davido to man up and put his affairs in order. Davido is very reckless and irresponsible. Even though
he's very harsh,
No, Bimpe is a very blunt sister. Bimpe almost all the sisters I met on Prestige and Obodo family, you guys are very blunt. That's why I love you guys. You will just say it. Who want verse, make it verse. Now their own problem. Chioma say, Ben, it's like you don't know David. He has 3 baby mama. Okay, Chioma used to be baby mama now before she's now the wife.
Oh, okay, so it's now 3. Congratulations. Okay, all right, he's graduated then. Yeah, like I said, right. The thing is, as much as we're joking about, people can change. I don't think people can change. I think people can improve. Hopefully, he's married now. He may change. Turn a new leaf, and all this silliness he was doing before will be a thing of the past. You never know.
Yeah, exactly.
I wish them the best. I just wish them the best. But at the end of the day, I'm going to say one thing as an accountability prefect, that, when you see someone for who they are, don't be shocked if they still continue in that fashion. So I'm not wishing bad, but I think that everybody made the choice to get married with her and Davido. Just own up to your choice if something doesn't go the way you want.
Exactly. Oh, thank you, Man of Prestige. Man of Prestige, I beg, always are now in the Prestige family backstage. Yeah, I just feel like make I know too bother on a new Baba, but thank you very much for that honor. I really appreciate you, Man of Prestige. Thank you so much. And like I say, people, join Man of Prestige, because these are the world we live now is completely
different.
Whether we like it or not, we are going to have more baby daddies and baby mamas, because I was analyzing this Gen Z and Minelia with my friend yesterday, where we were discussing this Davido and Sophia thing. My friend that look, both Davido and Sophia, they belong to Minelia. They are generation of the Minelias, right? And the millennials are often the ones that blame everybody for whatever happened to them.
Exactly. Bad choices. It's
So,
bad choices.
my friend was like, "Oh, Ben, how did you figure it out?" Hey, I have my sister in the house, DNV Vlogs. How you doing, Mama? Welcome, my sister. So I was having the conversation with my friend, and I'm like, "Look, Davido and Sophia, they are
Mm.
millennials, and millennials don't take
Mm.
responsibility for nothing. They always blame everybody for whatever
Well,
happens in their life, and that's what Davido and Sophia has been doing so far. Davido is blaming
really?
Sophia, Sophia is blaming Davido. They are both dragging each other and all that. So guys, you have to listen to somebody like Man of Prestige who God give you
Mm.
grace to understand the working for
Mm.
of relationship nowadays. I'm in the backstage, like Baba said, but if you are in the backstage, my wahala go tire you because na fight every day with me and my sisters. It's not like negative fight, we are just
No, no,
sharing.
no. We're just sharing opinions. Yeah, because
And
we all share opinions. Mm.
sometimes my sisters, they will look at me like, which I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm so old. The latest way or the new way of handling relationship or doing things is quite different from how I was raised. And thank
Yeah,
God we have somebody like Man of Prestige who is able to marry these two worlds together. So he give out valuable advice. So in this particular Davido case now, I will expect you
yeah,
guys to watch and listen
yeah.
to Man of
I think
Prestige.
I think I'm gonna make a comment. I just saw a commentary, and I'm sorry. I'm all about accountability. See, someone said something about I don't blame Davido for Sophia's pregnancy. Davido was 21 and Sophia was 30. I'm really sorry, sis. I don't agree. Like I said, when you're certain age, 21 is young. I was 21. I didn't get knocked up. You understand what I'm saying? So at
Yeah,
21, I bought my first house. So there's a level of maturity at 21. So I believe in accountability, a man and a woman. If you know that you don't impregnate someone, you shouldn't be sleeping around. So
exactly.
I'm not gonna gender bash Sophia, whatever her name is, because she was older. We don't age shame here. So as far as I'm concerned, yes, he was 21. He shouldn't be sleeping around because there's biology classes. If any of us went to biology classes where, you know, how to make a baby. Come on.
Hmm.
So there's consequences. If you choose to sleep around, there's a high probability someone's going to get pregnant. He should have known
Exactly.
that even at 21. 21 is mature as far as I'm concerned. He's a grown
Exactly.
up man. Like I said, I bought my first property in the UK at 21.
Exactly. This is what I said during my last show while I was closing. I was actually talking to the younger ones like, look, my principle and policy is simple. The same thing I taught my nephews, younger brothers,
Mm.
everybody. When you lay with a woman, there is high
Exactly.
chances that she's gonna get pregnant.
Hello.
Don't impregnate a lady and come back and give me an excuse. It could work in it can't, you know.
Yeah.
The reality
Mm,
is there that you impregnated her.
of course.
You don't come. You guys have to deal with it. I even made an example of my own situation when my son
Mm.
impregnated a girl. I was so livid. I was mad. I was like,
Oh,
if I catch this boy, I'm going to Nigeria. I will struggle this. But thank God that I have a woman who really understands the situation, and she's like, guy, sit your butt down. Your son don't go give person belay. Don't give person belay. You are now a grandpa. All you have to
exactly.
do now is how do you solve the problem, not
Yeah.
so I really don't want to buy into the idea that Sophia tried to
No,
trap.
I don't believe in age shaming. Even if she's older, I don't know why you're bringing up age anyway. But as far as
Mm.
I'm concerned, they're both adults at that time. And like I said, if you went to school, there's biology. It's pretty obvious that if you lay with a
Oh,
man or a woman, there's a high probability someone's going to get pregnant. So
exactly.
don't be putting everything on Sophia. It don't run like that.
Exactly. Wow. The whole team is here. Oh. I see my sister
Mm.
Chidima, my best basketball sister, and sister Natu is here. Marriott. Oh wow. I have all my professors them in the house. So Guys, I told you guys, go follow Man of Prestige, hop in the backstage. You're gonna learn. Every day is different topic, and we share our ideas. Don't count on my own idea. My own idea is way out of the league. That's why we thank God for having somebody like Man of Prestige, because me and my sisters now fight every day. I don't know. Sometimes my sisters are saying something, I'm saying a different thing, and my coconut head no go here. And they are stubborn too. I will say it. They are stubborn too. Those my sisters, they not go agree until we go drag and so. But it's fun. We are all learning. I've learned a lot.
Of course, of course.
So
Yeah.
rounding up because we're gonna be going to Auntie B show. I think Auntie B show will start starting now. So in the next
Always
10 minutes, please guys, just help me drop your advice for Chioma and Davido as well as Sophia. Please, what would be your advice for them, the way forward? Because right now Davido is a married man, and if whatever Davido and Sophia had going on before is like a child play compared to what he's going to experience now. Remember, Chioma now has power. She's now the wife, you know.
Of course.
In fact, Sophia should watch what she said now, Seth, because right now
she shouldn't be saying anything because at the end of the day, I know it's hard because I am technically a baby mama in some respects, but you're a baby mother. At the end of the day, once Davido is married, he's off limits. He was off limits before anyway, because I don't believe in third party. I don't believe in that, but it is what it is. I just believe she needs to focus on co-parenting with Davido, and Davido and Chioma should focus on their marriage. Simple.
Right. Now, let's talk about the daughter real quick. How do you think Davido can really provide and take care of his daughter now? I know he's going to provide the money and all that, but emotionally, because as a dad myself, I found out that daughters kind of connect with their daddy somehow differently from how boys connect with their dad. And now, with all this lawsuit and everything going on, I can't figure out how Davido is going to provide that bond now for that little princess. So what do you think Davido can do this time around to make it better? Hello?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm asking you, honey babe. What do you think Davido can do now? Because you are, of course, you are a mature.
I think personally, you have to come to a place of peace. You can't be fighting with your baby mother. I think you have to have dialogue and reach a stage where you agree to co-parent and you agree that the child comes first. Your dislikes, your issues, your tensions, it has to be secondary. So I think it's a case of focusing on the child and agree to co-parent. Agree access, whether unrestricted, 50-50, whatever. I don't know how it works, but agree something and agree in good faith. Don't do it and then it's the case you keep going back to court. I know he's got the money, but the emotional stress of going back and forth regarding children is not worth it.
All right.
I don't know if you understand what I mean.
I got you. Thank you. Thank you very much, my sister. Thank you, everybody, for being part of this 1 hour show. I really appreciate you all my Obudu sisters, Prestige fam, my team in Nigeria, my friend from Canada, Didi, and every other person, Chisom. Thank you all. Please, Auntie B is going live on this same issue. I'm going to join myself even while I'm driving to work. Let us hop over to Obudo Yimbo TV right now and see what's up. And for who don't know Obudo Yimbo TV, let me show you guys real quick so you can subscribe and listen to Voice of Wisdom. In fact, if you want to learn how things work in abroad and what other people are experiencing in their home, you should be part of Obudo Yimbo TV. I'm loading the page now. I just want to show it to you guys because I know some of my followers here don't know Obudo Yimbo TV. So make I show now real quick. Please hop on Obudo Yimbo TV and you're going to get more values on this topic. And later today, join Man of Prestige. After this video end, I will share the link to Man of Prestige channel so you guys can also subscribe and follow so we both learn something. Thank you very, very much. Being paid, everybody.
I'm gonna
DT.
go now. Sorry,
Yeah,
so I'm going
thank
now because
you.
I need to cook.
All right, all right.
Bye,
Thank you, Mama.
everybody. Take
I love
care.
you.
Bye
God
bye.
bless you. All right. Okay, guys, that is Obodoyimbo. There is a show going on right now, still on this Davido matter. So please, if you are yet to subscribe, go and subscribe to Obodoyimbo TV. And don't be a stranger. Like, feel free to express yourself, but be respectful. Okay, from my studio right here in Austin, Texas, I want to appreciate you all for joining me on this short live stream. I'll be back tomorrow again since it's my off day, and then we will dissect the situation further. I really appreciate you all. Thank you, and God bless you. Till then, let us wish Davido and Chioma happy marital life. Oh, more. I don't want me, so bye, guys. Thank you, man of prestige. I love you. Thank you, Bingpe. There we go.